Number 80. Learn. You are responsible for your own education. When you want to learn about a new subject, go to the library. Go to the bookstores and buy books and magazines. Log on to the internet. Join a club or association. Find experts in the field. Ask questions and more questions. Take courses and ask your teacher questions. Don't just sit there. Make the course your course. As you begin a new subject or reach a new plateau in your studies, there may be awkward and embarrassing moments. Don't be afraid or think that you lack the aptitude to succeed. Everyone goes through the same learning curves. Work to understand the basics. Stick with it. Hunger for knowledge, because knowledge is power. You don't need to attend famous universities or burden yourself with piles of college tuition debt. You can learn anything you want to learn. It is a gift that you give yourself. Knowledge is portable. You take it with you everywhere. The smart will defeat the strong. Number 81. Ask a lot of questions. The easiest way to get information is to ask a question and listen to the answer. Good parents, friends, students, and leaders aren't shy. If someone seems upset, depressed, or anxious, ask why. Ask and get to the point, and you may be able to correct a small incident before it becomes a big problem. If you are rejected, ask a question, and you may learn enough to succeed on your next attempt. Let one question lead to the next. Questions are stepping stones to self-improvement. The only meaningless question is the one not asked. On the receiving side, remember that the truth fears no question. Number 82. Read biographies. What if you could learn the success secrets of the greatest people who ever lived? You can. The lives of the famous and the infamous have been recorded in biographies and are ready for you to read and research. The lives of great government leaders, business people, and humanitarians are there. You can read about successes and triumphs. You will also learn how many times champions lose on their way to winning. In reading biographies, you may come to the startling conclusion of how much greatness you possess. You may conclude, hey, I can do that. You can make your life significant. Biographies help show the way. You only have to take the action to go to the library, bookstore, or surf the internet. Number 83. Be open to new ideas. There is always more to learn. Your employees, family, friends, suppliers, and even your competitors may all have suggestions that you can put to profitable use. Be open-minded. Observe, read, and listen. Be open to the fact that lots of people are going to have ideas worthy of your consideration. Welcome them. Incorporate the better ideas into your business and personal dealings. Find new ideas in books, magazines, videos, audio tapes, newsletters, trade literature, and on the internet. Find new ideas at conventions, seminars, lectures, and by taking evening courses. Seek new experiences and adventures. Who dares wins. We must guard against becoming unchangeable or apathetic. Number 84. Heed the warnings. High voltage. Wear your seatbelt. Capacity limited to 150. Danger, thin ice. Don't drive drunk. You may wish that you are invulnerable, but you are not. You are human, and your body can get hurt if you aren't a vigilant guardian of your own personal safety. Awful accidents may happen beyond our control. They are accidents and acts of God. But we are also often forewarned. A prudent person appreciates the warnings. On occasion, you may find yourself in the company of stupid people who don't care about their own safety or yours. Be courageous. Speak up, and then leave them to their stupidity. Number 85. Observe and be aware. At first, observation and awareness will acquire conscious effort on your part. Over time, they will become instinctive and will be some of your most valuable skills. In business, you see ads and get ideas for your ads. You shop in stores and get ideas for your store. There is no point in reinventing the wheel. If a proven strategy already exists, find it and try it. In self-defense, you enter a movie theater and you make a mental note of the exits. You walk down an unfamiliar street and automatically scan for the unusual. Listen to the speech patterns of powerful people. Be silent. Think twice and speak once. Be an active listener. Look at the person who is talking. Don't interrupt. Be aware of their body language. Listen, and they will like you. It is arrogant to not listen. Your self-confidence in mind and body will create a charismatic aura. Ask questions, stay informed, get involved, read newspapers, books, and magazines, watch the news. Number 86. Read, read, read. There are few things that we can do that are more important than to instill a love of reading in our children. Reading is a lifelong gift. If you read, you can always educate yourself. It doesn't matter if you're reading from a computer screen, a paperback, or from a leather-bound classic. Rather than getting upset at life's delays, A-B, A-B. Always bring a book. And put your time to profitable use. Set the reading example in your home. Children only read when they see their parents reading. Keep plenty of books, magazines, and newspapers in the house for everyone to read and discuss. Set family reading goals and provide children with incentives for reading. Set aside a time each week for reading aloud as a family. Take regular family trips to bookstores and libraries. Make sure children are involved in a summer reading program. Encourage all family members to give books as presents. Number 87. Respect and defend all life. Who will speak and stand for the children, for the condemned, for those depressed or suffering in physical pain? Defend the rights of the old, lonely, homeless, unwanted, forgotten, and harassed, physically and mentally challenged and depressed. Our blessings morally obligate us to share our time, money, and expertise. The easy course would be indifference and apathy reflected in our silence. When we do not fight for every life, we jeopardize our own. As the 21st century dawns, how many alternatives are we willing to consider before we give up even one life? Can we reach out compassionately to those dealing with life issues? Don't we have enough time, talent, money, and love to keep trying? The strong and brave must defend those who cannot do this themselves. This is leadership. It is preserving human dignity and defending human rights. There, but for the grace of God, go I. Number 88. Honor the military. As we work toward world peace and we commit to finding nonviolent solutions to our problems, we must acknowledge that our freedom to do so has come as a direct result of those brave men and women who have served in the military. There is no doubt that without a strong response from good, evil would have triumphed. We must remain vigilant in our support of our armed services. Once we begin to rely upon demoralized troops to fight push-button wars, our security is jeopardized. Once we begin to believe that our defense can be left to others, we will soon be lost. Right now, we can do more. In every city and town, there are plaques and street signs to honor those who stood in our places to defend freedom. They left and did not return. They died heroes. They died for us. Yet we have allowed their memories to fade. School children do not know their stories. We do not know their names. Can you adopt one fallen hero from your town and proclaim his or her name as a hero? Number 89. Treasure the earth. We are obligated to future generations to protect our world. Clean air, clean water, green open spaces, national parks, and preservation of our natural resources are everyone's business. Human beings are dependent creatures. Each of us must accept responsibility and do our part. We can be active supporters. We can pick up litter in parks and streets without worrying about how it got there. We can recycle and be aware of the disposability of the products we buy. We can plant trees. Others will notice our example. Educators and parents must work together to teach environmental awareness to our youngsters and, by example, the importance of conservation. Tread softly. Be mindful of the fragility of our planet.